Morning, folks. How you doing? Hope you're smiling. I hope you're happy. And here, you're going to be female. Look, I'm multitasking. I'm having coffee while I'm working. Lovely English summer weather here. It's been raining. Is what it is. And I've got a tree that, what was in the storms in, I don't know, in March or February. Tree came down and it was led in the farmer's field, and I said to him, I'll clear it when the ground is definitely hard enough, dry enough. And he said he's not worried, he's got some cows in there. He said it's not a problem. So that's what today's task is. Done my morning chores and I'm now in the process of prepping my saw. Making sure, which I've just done, you missed that bit, sharpen the chain up, just keep the edge nice and sharp. Not only does it cut more efficiently, it reduces strain on the engine and all the working parts, etc, etc, etc. So, and now we're just topping up the oil for the bar, because people have a tendency to run them dry and then that stretches the chains immediately. And considering, let me just top this up here quickly. Don't need much, but I have this particular saw. It's been used and abused. Well, let's say abused, but it's been excessively used. And yes, I am on chain number 2, still on the same bar. I'll do the petrol later. Let's put that there, get it out of the way. I'll talk to you guys. That's a cheap chainsaw. It's a Sheepak. It's made in Germany. And when you go online and sort of look at the reviews, very mixed reviews. Generally, the views are quite bad, negative, which would imply that this particular saw is not worth purchasing. They're cheap, and people go, "Oh, cheap and cheerful. You only get what you pay for." On a lot of things, yes, you're right. But I got this and I got it cheaper than brand new. It was an old couple had bought it and they couldn't start it, and it was brand new. And because they got rid of the receipt, they put it on Marketplace, and I got it actually very, very cheap, £100. This was like, I don't know, 4 years ago, and I have used it a lot here. And the thing being, it's, yes, the maintenance, the looking after it, the changing of the plug, the cleaning of the plug, making sure the air filter is clean, etc, etc, etc. Once a year I service all my machinery. Normally autumn time is when I kind of do it, because if I love that machine is going to love me, and it's going to do me proud. It has. I use it to cut a big oak tree for a friend, and he looked at me, he said, "Oh, I've been told that's shit." And I went, "Well, watch this one then." And he had a regular brand chainsaw, and what was it? I think it was steel, and that saw actually cut through faster than his saw. And I checked the chains, done the chains, everything, and we said we'll try them both. And that one was actually better. It was cheaper and it was better. But it's about loving I love my chainsaw. The reason, I suppose, I'm doing coffee with Kev today. You sit there and, media, forces you to have wants, desires, you could almost say blatant, not subliminal messaging. But what you have to consider with everything in my world, my alternative way to make it suitable for me, I have to be extremely frugal, as you know, I explain in an awful lot of the videos, because it's you don't need a huge amount of money. Once your initial, and yes, I'll probably get the questions, yeah, the cost of buying land, the cost of buying building materials, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, there is that cost, which if you're looking at wanting to go down the alternative route, be it, camper vans, caravans, narrowboats, off-grid, and the eclectic other ways that you can live in an alternative way that is not dragging you into mainstream society where you are just working and paying. And so I have to be extremely frugal. So I was cost conscious when I bought this. A little unsure as to, was it money well spent? But it's proven after 4 years it is still a very faithful, trusted saw. And like everything else in your life, it's, I suppose, if you have something, look after it. We live in a throwaway, wasteful society where what we buy today is out of fashion tomorrow, and we want tomorrow's fashion today. And people get drawn in. You can, easy to do so. All the flashy pictures and the flashy marketing and all this, that, and the other, and the celebrity person that's advertising it. Oh, I want to be like them. Boom, 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 boom. For those of you that want to chase that, fine. It keeps the millionaires happy. But even breaking it down to ourselves, to try and be more frugal in your everyday life. I see it as a challenge. Can I spend less? How can I spend less? There are always ways where you can spend a little less, and it is difficult for some people. It's I suppose the moral of my little saying, love what you have, not what you desire. I love this very old hoodie. Why? It's old, it's tatty, needs to be thrown away, really. But I love it because it keeps me warm. So this one, all the time it still maintains on keeping me warm. I won't get rid of it. So I don't have a desire to have a new one. So I can save and make the money that was invested, for a better choice of words, into this item will last as long as I can possibly make it last. So instead of, oh, it's a bit discoloured, it's starting to go grey, it's got a little hole in it. It's probably got more than just one little hole in it too. It is still usable for everyday working. Yes, I do wear it if I go out and about because I'm working. I'm doing. I don't. I'm not image conscious about things. But if I were to go out somewhere a little more important. Go out for a meal. That doesn't happen in my world. But hypothetically, no, I probably wouldn't wear this. I do have a hoodie or a top that's a little newer, that looks a little smarter. But I will see social media. You scroll through social media, and there's always adverts for this, adverts for that. And oh, I would like this and I would like that. There's the love of desire. When I see them, I was like, no, I love what I have. Love my girls, and yes, I do have a love of desire, because if I could afford to, I'd have more. But there we go. But no, there are elements where, and I have to be mindful. And this year, I've bought myself 2 more pairs of trousers, one jogging bottom pair, because one pair really has gone past its sell by date. Still haven't quite got rid of them yet. They're all peppered. They look like a tea bag where I was welding. So I shall probably just keep them on one side and continue to use them if I'm welding and things like that, to save the wear and tear on another pair. You know, I mean, they are, you know, I must admit, even I wouldn't wear those outside. I think I'll probably get done for exposure. But it is what it is. But I mean, the most important thing, and that's why, ironically, while I was doing this and having my cup of coffee, doing multitasking, about how we can all save a few pounds by loving what we have. We all have around us sufficient, if you really think about it. We don't need to go out and buy new shoes, new boots, new trousers, new shirts, new tops, new hats, new coats, new gloves. We've probably got enough, and they're probably serviceable. But people, oh, well, it's not quite the image I want. You know, someone say they've got new stuff. I need to have new stuff. Why? They want to be stupid and throw money away. Good luck to them. You as the person are way more important than what you wear. It's the person beyond the clothes that's the important person. Love that person. And then you're on to the route for success, I think. Just a thought that was going through my mind today. But anyway, folks, yeah, it's only a quick one, nothing major. But it was just, yeah, more the point, love what you have, not what you desire. There is a massive, massive difference, and it can save you a few pennies. Anyway, I've got to go. These two need a wandering. Mum's inside because she likes the sofa inside. This one's always out here because she loves this one out here. And me, I'm going to go off and cut up the fallen tree, and from the size of it, well, I'll probably do a little video, perhaps I'll show you. That'll give me, I don't know, maybe a month's worth of logs. So, you know, good little task for the day. Anyway, folks, remember we got the chicken logo up there in the corner. Thank you to everyone who has, and those of you who are thinking, and those of you that continue. Those of you that continue, I am extremely humbled by that one. And all the usual bits and pieces down the bottom. And please, people, if you do watch my videos, please put a comment. I enjoy those comments. And the last couple of videos, there's been some informative comments. And I like that. Between us all, we can all learn a little something. So anyway, folks, that's enough of me from rambling on for this one. It's just a quick one, but just remember, love what you have, not what you desire. You take care, folks. We'll see you soon.